Yu-Gi-Oh! Players cannot read. If you are watching this video and you play Yu-Gi-Oh! You cannot read. Hello everybody, my name is The Memphis XL, alright, and today I just want to talk real quick about something I've noticed in the game recently. Just in these last couple weeks, I had a couple duels where my opponents just did not read. You know, it's a serious issue. If you're playing this game, you gotta know how to read. And so I'm just gonna show these duels off and tell you exactly what I'm talking about. First off, we're looking against our buddy Dragoon. Everyone knows what Dragoon does. He cannot be targeted or destroyed. He can omni-negate. But there is another effect to him, and I'm going to show this off. So, here at the bottom, I am playing my Ancient Gear Train Infinite Track deck. I'm going to be just summoning some things out. He impermanence me, of course. So I don't get to start with the strongest of starts, but it's a start nonetheless. I'll just wait for that to cycle there. There you go. Not the worst thing in the world, but it's something. So my opponent immediately goes for Dragoon, and you'd think like, okay, this duel's over. Because obviously he can use the pop and burn effect, right? Because everyone remembers the pop and burn effect. It's in there before the Omni negation. But no, he just rams into River Stormer, and that's it. He didn't pop me, he didn't burn me. He could have gone for game if he had remembered the pop and burn, but nope, didn't read that part, just did not. So I'm going to go ahead and bait out the negate, which he, for some reason, immediately goes and negates that. Don't ask me why, but he did. And this is going to allow me to make up a rank 8 monster in just a moment, Mr. Titanic Galaxy. And I'm just going to ram over his monster. I'll just beat over it in battle, that's all it took. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to really get around him at the moment. Could have done something, but it's fine. But he goes for a second Red Ice Fusion, and you think, okay. This time for sure, he's gonna go ahead and pop and burn. There's no way he's just gonna ram into Bullet Train, right? But no, that's exactly what he does. Because he didn't know about the pop and burn effect. He's got two normies in the grave. He is able to use that. I'm just saying, he had the opportunity, he had the method. And that's pretty much the biggest thing in this episode. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened in this duel, is just like, he didn't read that effect, and it's such a big thing, because this is clearly just Dragoon spamming Dark Magicians, like, that's all he did. So, let's go into the second duel I've got. There's a bit more to talk about in that one. Alright, here in this second duel I've got, I'm playing my beloved Karibo deck, my modernized version, and we're up against some good old-fashioned Dragon Mates with some Guard Dragon nonsense. So let's go ahead, we're going first. We open up, we got Wing Karibo, Turbo Booster. Nice pair of boys. And you think, okay, now it's time to go for Princess Sprite and do some stuff. But my opponent impermanences me. Now you might be curious as to why he did that. I am also curious, because this isn't an instance of him not knowing what his card does. It's an instance of him not knowing what my card does. See, if you don't know what your opponent's cards do, don't negate them, okay? If you don't know what it does, take 2 seconds to read the darn thing. Because Turbo Booster couldn't do anything that turn. So I go ahead and make Slacker for some defense and let my opponents go. So he's going to start doing some Dragon Maid things with some God Dragon stuff. He's going to be doing Parlor and Kitchen Maid, all them. I can't talk, there's too much going on. Yeah, he's got Elfie going on, Ala Mirage. I'm going to go ahead and Nibiru the board real quick so that he doesn't get to keep things on the board. And then that's our turn again. So we're going to summon out Karibo, my Karibo brother. And he impermanences it. Now you might be thinking, why would he do that? And I say to you, I have no idea. I think it might have been out of spite. I don't know. But regardless of that, I'm going to go ahead and just do some Assembled Nightingale stuff. Get some damage, bit of defense, that sort of thing. So here's where I impermanence him. This is the proper method. You impermanence things that are dangerous to you. We impermanence the Chambermaid. He's going to go ahead and get Pisty out here. It's all good. He's going to go ahead and beat over Nibiru, but it's fine. No big deal. So I'm going to let this roll a bit. Nothing happens for a minute, but there is one more big instance of please read your cards that we need to discuss in this one. You know, he's going to do some stuff. I'm going to Ash. He's going to beat over my monster. I'll take the damage. I would rather keep this. So here's the big part. This is the big thing. Okay, so what's this going to happen? This guy makes Stroll, or Xiao, however you want to call it nowadays. And you might be thinking, Oh, that's all he needs to do. He's got an Omni Negator that can float into other fusion monster. Okay, pretty good. But then he makes Heavenly Spheres. So he gave up an Omni Negate for a bouncer that admittedly summons another monster, but he gave up the Omni Negator, and this is the worst part right here. He used World Legacy on it to put it in the main monster zone. So if you're not familiar, folks, Heretic Seal Boy only works in the extra monster zone. He doesn't do anything in the main monster zone. He can't tribute himself or anything. So I don't know what this guy was thinking. He should have just ended on Sheo and he would have been fine. He should not have put this in the main monster zone. It's very foolish, because I top deck into Monster Born to steal his dang monster. So now I have his big old monster. He's got a whole lot of nothing. So I'm just going to go ahead and link Karibo into this, and that's pretty much going to be it. He's got another impermanence, but of course that's not going to do him any good. So this is my message to everybody who's playing. Not trying to be hateful, not trying to be spiteful or salty or just... I'm not trying to be rude about it. It's just, if you're going to play the game, please take the time to read what your cards do. And if you don't know what your opponent's cards do, just take 2 seconds to read them. It's not that hard. You know, reading is important. Okay? Especially in this card game for children. Okay? So, thank you guys for watching my quick little rant video. Let me know what you thought of this divisive conversation here. The need to read in a children's card game. And your boy Memphis will see you on the flip side. See y'all later.